Hello, everybody. We are doing a quick review of the Shaman King 2021 new anime. I'm really just reviewing the dubbed episodes, like 1 through 12. I watched them today, or I finished watching it today, and I love Shaman King. I've always enjoyed the old show, so I do have a nostalgic for it. And really, when I was rewatching it, I think my biggest issue with the dub right now is I don't like Yo's voice. I don't like Ryu's voice, and the art style is like it's new anime, so it doesn't look super great. I mean, the fights do usually look pretty good. I've enjoyed it. But overall, I think it's been pretty fun. And then it's over, so I have to go watch. I've been watching more of the old show today, on episode like 42, I think. I was already like episode like 30 before I went and watched more of it today, or 35. So like I didn't watch 40 episodes today. I watched like 10, and they're pretty quick. I'll say so far, I think a lot of people give gripes for it like moving too fast, but I mean it's totally fine because it's skipping through a lot of the stuff that we've already seen before that was done well by the old show and followed well. And you know it is a little weird skipping over some stuff, but it all works out in the end. So I don't have a problem with it, honestly, because they're just trying to get to the points where I guess once they get into the Shaman tournament and things start deviating, because I really don't know where in the middle of the old show where it starts to take a different path. But I'll say the other weird thing is just like the names of people being like, not as nice, and Morty not being Morty, but it's Manta. I mean, it makes sense. It's more correct. It's also funny listening to them call it Mana instead of Furyoku because that's the way Jetix did it, which it is Mana. It's not Furyoku. I don't know, I guess Mana is too demon of a word or too witchy of a word to have on a TV show because it's shamanic. So they put it Furyoku to make it sound cooler. But I like Silva's voice. It's a Tim from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if it's a Tim from the old one as well, but if it is, it's like he just has like an accent. But I think it's actually worth watching. It's been pretty fun. Again, I really hate Yo's English voice, but I watch stuff in English because my wife doesn't read subs, so it's easier if she's like just in the room and mildly paying attention. She can still enjoy or watch some of it. But the sub's good. I like the sub from what I have watched of it. But that's about it. I just kind of want to say like, hey, it's pretty good, and I don't know if people are hitting on it or not. I just saw an article about like how it's saying it's rushing too fast, and I'm like, I don't think it's rushing that fast. I think it's doing a pretty good job. I mean, it took like 25 episodes to get into the Shaman tournament, I think, in the original show, and I'm kind of okay with it taking only 12. Really, in the Ren's castle and stuff like that, I really enjoyed how quick that was going. Because if it really takes its time and goes a little bit slower on the stuff that was not as correct before, fine. I don't really care for like one-to-one correctness, honestly. The only time I ever care about that is like Dragon Ball Super to Dragon Ball Super manga, and because they do so stupid things in the anime compared to the manga. But overall, I think it's okay. But it is an adaptation, so it should like be faithful to the point, so you don't have to read one or both. But honestly, usually it's like if they change a couple things here and there, I don't care too much. But since I've already had one version of it, I kind of want this one to be as faithful as it can, and just do what it does. But it's just, and I know someone was talking about how they hated like how they cut all these things together and cut things out, and it didn't make any sense. And I'm like, I guess that makes sense, but I think it's fine. I don't know if it's because I just am excited Shaman King's back in the eye of the public, or if it's just that I do enjoy it and I just have no taste anymore. It could be that. I don't really watch a lot of that stuff, but I mean, I really enjoy old Shaman King and I like the new stuff, so just like the new one, but slightly better. I do not like new animation style. I think it all kind of looks samey, and the voices I'm not a big fan of in English, but in the Japanese it's fine. But that you can't win all your battles, you know what I'm saying? But I just like the style of the older show and the other colors. It's just it was cooler. But anyway, that's it. watch the show.